Hey y'all, happy Friday. Y'all, and it is a good Friday. Today was the last day that I had to report to work for the school year. Most of y'all know that I'm going to be doing summer school, but I'm excited. This year was a pretty good year. But hey y'all, let's see who's here. I started a little late today. I know we usually start at 7, but today I had to get some things together and I had to take the xTool Rotary attachment apart. So I kind of pushed everything back a little bit. But hey, y'all, and happy Friday. And I'm glad that you all joined me today or tonight for crafts and combos. I missed y'all. I missed y'all on Tuesday, but I do think that I may go back to what I planned for Crafty Talk, and that's to come on every other Tuesday and not every Tuesday. Um, but y'all stuck with me on Friday nights. But I think that's the plan. I may go back to every other Tuesday because y'all, I was tired. But hey, y'all. Hey, Nicole and Ethel and Tamika. Hey, Mirror Bear. Hey, Lovely 31 Blueprint. What's up, y'all? And for all of my members who are here, thank y'all so much for being a part of this channel, not just subscribing, but also becoming a member. So hopefully this summer, we'll have more opportunities to connect with each other and have some fun things planned out. So, yeah, but thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. Hey, Crafting Away and Dashita. Hey, Kirsten. Hey, Boo. What's up? Kirsten, what you working on? You been feeling okay? I think we need a Glow Forge play date soon. Hey, Mrs. Harris. Welcome, girl. I don't know. I don't know what happened. You were looking for me yesterday. It's because I wasn't on Tuesday, probably aggravating y'all. Hey, Sean, Ghost Savvy Designs. Hey, Boo. Hey, Jessica. Y'all are here on time, and I was the one who pushed it back 15 minutes. So I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Rosalind. And Rosalind, thank you for ordering from me. I appreciate you, Boo. And anybody who has ordered from me, thanks, y'all. Thank you. So, tonight we are going to be looking at the xTool D1 Laser. I haven't actually haven't been doing too much with it that much. Not because I don't want to, but just because I have just had 1,000 things going on. It was the end of the school year and we had testing, we had a lot of different things to do. And so for the most part, um, these past 2 weeks, I just kind of been a little low key. I've only been making things that I had to do. So, yeah. But hey, says Emoka Crafts. Hey, Marissa. Y'all, it went all the way down to the bottom. So if you are here and I did not say hey to you, it is still nothing but love for y'all. So thank you so much. But I am going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Hopefully you'll say something else to me and I will see you. But y'all, I'm gonna switch over really quick so that you guys can see the overhead. And y'all, hey Eve, hey Essence, I can't talk today. Hey Bobby, hey Spiral Rocks, hey Carlene. So tonight, let me switch over. But y'all, I know y'all saw last week when Eve, Dems, and Unbiased and I, we did the hoodies and came out really good. I think I'm ready to do another one. I don't know if I want to do it on camera though, but I do think that I'm ready to do another one. So yes, I, Kirsten, I know you've been working. Hey, Jamiko. So y'all, also, I have another printer that I'm about to convert. I know if you guys have been here before, like a while, for the past, like I've been holding on to this Epson EcoTank 15,000 for maybe about almost 4 months, for about as long as I've had this 8550. And I was going to convert it into an eco solvent printer. Well, guess what? It is about to be converted into an eco solvent printer. I'm just waiting on my printable HTV from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I ordered my ink from the Best Uni. She is now selling eco solvent ink and I'm super excited. So if you're interested, check her out. She is taking pre-orders I got blessed and lucky that she's my friend, and so I got like from the first shipment that she has, I will be able to test it out and see how this eco solvent printer is going to work. So eco solvent, it's different from DTF. So that you guys know, eco solvent, you're still printing onto a vinyl, but it lasts longer. The colors are a little more vibrant, and you still need a cutter. You still need like your Cricut or your Silhouette or StarCraft or whatever it is that you use to cut. You will still need it to cut around your image. So, and there is weeding involved. So if that's not your thing, then you may not be interested in it, but you might. So I know Josie is going to be doing some testing of her own and making things. I think she's already started. So check her out. I'm super, super excited. Hey, Sandra. Jessica, thank you, boo. Yes, y'all, make sure to hit that like button. And if this is your first time here, I am Patrice, and I have a situation. I'm addicted to crafting. I'm addicted to making things. I'm addicted to machines. I like opening boxes. So if that's your thing, if you're like me, or if you're not like me and you just think something's wrong with me, hit the subscribe button. I would love it if you would choose to stick around. And yeah. Hey, Delonda. Hey, boo. Y'all, did y'all see Delonda last night converting her Epson EcoTank 15,000? She got a new Epson EcoTank 15,000 from Home Depot. She got lucky. Make sure if you guys are looking for that printer, I usually look online, check early in the mornings, check your stores, however, but she got her Epson EcoTank 15,000 and she converted it live on YouTube last night. So if you did not get a chance to see that, check it out. It was so much fun. Y'all, Delonta is hilarious. She is hilarious. Hey, Dr. Cooper, welcome. Hey, Lavika. Girl, thank you. Girl, I need to get my hair done. I'm in between hairstyles and I ain't got time and I'm tired and I just don't have any energy to go get my hair done. Like, I really don't have any energy to get my hair done. But, hey, Beverly, it's the summer and yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm going to switch over to the overhead camera and let y'all see. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Patricia and Angela. Jill's comfort zone. What's up? Eastu. Hey, Eastu. All right, let me switch over, y'all, because y'all know people don't be wanting me to say hey to y'all. They don't be wanting me to say too many hays. I think I said too many hays already. So let me just go ahead and add our table to the stream. Hey, Danny. Welcome. Hey, Miss Ruth. I love y'all. Y'all was so exhausted this week. All right. So this is the new Rotary 2 Pro, Rotary Attachment 2 Pro. It's called the RA2 Pro by xTool. So if you purchase the xTool, am I echoing, y'all? Please let me know if I'm echoing. Hey, Josie. Thank you, boo. Hey, Does Paper Crafting. So if you purchase the xTool D1 Laser, it comes with a rotary attachment. All right. This is not the rotary attachment that it comes with. In fact, I think I put the other rotary attachment in the closet, but it works perfectly fine. I just didn't take it out for tonight because it's all about this. And also for y'all, if you did purchase this or if you purchased this through my link, you have the xTool is going to be sponsoring a giveaway, but it's only if you've already purchased the Rotary Attachment 2 Pro, and you will get that comped, okay? But you do have to purchase it. I will be posting a video probably tomorrow or Sunday. I'm actually supposed to go to a bridal, like a wedding shower tomorrow, but if you know me, you'll know like I hate going places. So that may not happen, but I'm gonna try to work through that fear, anxiety, and just me and try to go. Because it is for a good friend. So I'm gonna try to make it. But xTool has the new rotary attachment to Pro Rotary, and this is what it looks like. It is a little bit, it looks exactly the same, but it is a little bit longer than the other one. But this one comes with so many different attachments. It is an upgrade. I think it's about $300. It may be a little less than 300, but I don't remember. If you do click onto my link in the description, there is a discount. You get like 5%. And I know the last time we had the discount code for the xTool, it was only for the 10-watt laser. This particular code is for whatever you purchase from their site. All right. So let's look at what we have here. Tonight we are going to be engraving a few items. I'll show you guys what I engraved before we look at the other things. Okay, so my first round with this laser, and I've had this laser for over a month now, y'all. But not the laser, but the rotary attachment. And I just have not really had time to really do anything. So this was the first thing that I engraved on. If you guys remember, I used the same cups just to practice on. And so I engraved this because originally I was going to do like a Father's Day video for this laser. But when I did it, one of the attachments, the chuck attachment, you have to always mirror your image. Typically, when you're engraving, you don't have to mirror your image, but when you're using the rotary, the chuck rotary, you have to mirror your image. If not, it's going to come out backwards. Hey, Lena. Hey, Kim. Hey, Sharon. Sharon, I got to call you, girl. But this is one that I did. And this is stainless steel. This is actually a sublimation tumbler, but I do plan on probably sanding it down, putting some epoxy or some bling on it after I'm done practicing with this laser. Hey, MC from KC. All right, so this is, y'all probably can't really see this good. So this is a glass that I did. And so I actually used Surmark. It's a laser marking spray to help get this done, because sometimes with these lasers, you can't really engrave directly onto the glass. It's not powerful enough to really engrave into the glass. But items like Surmark, and then I have like a paper, it's almost, I'll show you guys in a few minutes. But this is one, and this engraved really, really good. Like it is nice on there. And then also I use the other paper that I was just telling you guys about to engrave on the back of this. We are going to do a few items together. Something very simple. It's not going to be anything, too out there. All right, so this is the chuck attachment, and these actually come off. This is like, I guess this is like the single stepper, and this is more so for round objects, for it to really be able to grab it and hold it. We're gonna put this together. Y'all gonna see like all the stuff that this thing can do, or a good amount of things that this can do. And so they send this tool with it, and then the tool kind of goes here, and then that like closes the, like, just to make it tighter, to provide the pressure, and then you can kind of open it back up. Depends on how large your item is. All right, so if you guys didn't know, oh wait, before we do that, and then you have this item. We're going to remove these rollers, and then we're going to attach the chuck rotary. But before we do that, we're going to use this first. And so right here, this is for like if you have like a sphere and like a ball, you can actually put a ball in between here and where is it? There's other parts. Y'all, it's so many different parts to this thing, to these. I don't know what these are. These are pens. I call these pens. Hey, Georgie Lee. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Callie Tushby. Regina and Lasagna, everybody who just came in. So we're going to look at this too because I do have some items. Well, I don't really have anything round that we're going to really be doing for this, but we're going to see. I'll show you guys how it looks once we take these off. And so first we're going to start with, we do have some rings. But they send so many different things. If you have a similar diode laser, you can still get this rotary attachment. xTool sends extra connection cables that will work with other diode lasers. All right, so this is not just only for the xTool. You can use this with other diode lasers. They do send, the cables. Y'all, I'm trying to keep up with the chat, so if you have any questions, please, please, please let me know. All right, so thank you, Josie Boo. So these are like paper marking, like how this the sur mark is what really lets you be able to really engrave nicely onto glass. They also have paper. This is a spray, and you guys will see how it looks in a minute. We're not going to use this. Maybe in another live we'll use this. But it's almost like how the water slide paper is. To get this off, you have to soak it in some water, and then you apply it to the glass the same way you apply like water slide, and then you engrave on top of it, and then you just wash it off. So, but we're not going to use this tonight. I'll probably, how many of you guys, can you guys tell me how many of you have the xTool, or if you have another diode laser? I'll probably be adding another diode type of laser soon to test out. But how many of you have a diode laser? And so you guys are gonna see what this does. This is actually the, what is this? I call it like the leveling. It's not really called, it's called a support. It's called a support module. That's what this is called. This is the support module, and this is actually called the tail module, because you can, it's almost like a suction. Hey, Umberto and Yvonne and Kamala. So that's what that is. All right, so this is, I'm going to show you what we're going to be engraving on. So we're going to try to engrave on this silicone tumbler, and y'all know I got this from Five Below. So we're going to try to engrave onto this. I have not tried to engrave on a tumbler like this, but I want to see how it works, how it engraves. So we'll test that out. Tammy at the xTool as well with this engraver. I really like it so far. So far, so good. So far, so good. Hi, Cheryl. Sandra has an xTool. Marissa has an xTool. Marissa, we got to get together, don't we? I think so. All right. So then I have this one. This is just a coated stainless steel tumbler, and it's kind of odd shape. And so we want to test this out. They sent a little lever for us to be able to see if it's straight. So I don't know if you guys remember when I did the original unboxing, that tumbler I used, it was tapered. And so that taper causes the engraving to be a little bit uneven. So yeah, they really kind of like worked around a lot of the different things that they had going on with these lasers. Well, with this setup, I'm just gonna try to get it a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see it better. Hey, Josette. Okay, it's for printer. So Georgie Lee, this is going to be for xTool. We're about to head over to the laser now. The laser, it cuts, it engraves, and so I have this new rotary. It comes with a rotary attachment, so you guys don't have to get this rotary attachment because it comes with one. But this actually does like a lot more, this particular attachment. So I guess they tried to, they're fixing things as they go, I guess. So then I have this, and this came from the Dollar Tree. Y'all, you can do so many different things, especially with items like this for nothing. Like this was $1. This was $1 because I got this when it was $1. But from the Dollar Tree, $1.25, and you can engrave something nice on it. That's, I think, it could be very profitable, right? And so then I got this. This is a can cooler that I got from Five Below, And just know that I went to Five Below, y'all, and I got a few things. So we're about to be doing a sublimation Five Below situation. And so this is Green Canteen. And I don't know if you guys remember or if you guys have seen inside of Joann's, they sell some of the Green Canteen sublimation tumblers. And so I want to test this out to see if this is for sublimation, if you can sub onto it. But in Five Below, it's only $5. And y'all know inside of Joann's be trying to charge an arm and a leg. So I want to try this out. But this is a skinny can holder. We're also Congo Z1. Okay, Roslyn. That's similar, right? Sandra has the original rotary tool. The one, because it's one that comes with a Hey Theodore. And so also we're gonna try to engrave on these silicone rings. I haven't done any of these yet, and I've had these since I had the xTool. So I do want to try it out. And these pens, this is what's supposed to help you be able to do like rings better. But I haven't even used them. So we're gonna be trying to use this together. I'm gonna try not to keep you guys on for too long, but y'all know me. All right, so like I said with this one, oh goodness, y'all, please tell me I didn't drop it. I forgot I had the what you call it in there. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, there it goes. I think. Hopefully, I'll find it. So, why did I forget that was in there? Where's the other one? All right. So here, these are the different steppers. All right. So this is this is the double. This is the double, and this is the single. All right. And so this one is for more straight edge items, or like more straight, not too round, tapered ish. This is supposed to be good for the tapered ish ones. All right. So let me find this screw, because if not, we will not be chucking anything. I forgot. That's why I didn't pick it up originally. Hold on, y'all. I hope it went under the table. I found it. Thank God. Uh-oh. Y'all. Yeah. Thank God I found it. All right. So next, I did tell you guys about this. So this one has like a little taper curved edge. So we may just grab it from the top. Hey, Tampa. Welcome. All right. So what we're going to do today, though, we are going to start, because we're only going to use this, the rollers once. So once we're done with this particular cup, I think that's good. Well, no, we're going to do something else. I don't even have a design yet for this, so we're going to have to get a design. But I wanted to show you guys how this this works. So I've already sprayed this with the Surmark. All right. So I've already sprayed this with the Surmark. And so here, you just kind of, we're going to push this up a little bit, right? And so what it's doing is the stem, and this works with, like, if you have long objects, this works because the stem is going to be placed right there in the middle, like in the center. Hey, Coretta. Hey, Midnight Ace Book Bar. All right, and so once it's sitting here, but right now it's not really level. And you want it to be level, because if it's not, your engrave is not going to come out the way that you intend for it to come out, right? And so once I'm gonna put this under here, but I want to kind of show you guys a little bit closer. So this little knob right here will lift it up and do whatever. So as you guys see, here's the lever. Uh-oh, I don't wanna. All right, so as you guys see, the bubble is all the way over there to the right, right? So in order for us to get it to where it is not, where it's level, you just have to turn your knob. And as you guys see, it's, hopefully you guys can see that. You probably can't see it because the way it looks. You guys are getting an up close and personal view today. All right, so as you guys can kind of see, the bubble is still over to the right, but I'm lifting it up. And as I'm turning, you can't really see that good. It's lifting the glass. And as it's lifting the glass, that bubble is about to hit the center because then it will be level. It's like moving. Hey, Tierre. All right, so right now, do you guys see that bubble is now there in the center? So this is how this new attachment, it just adds so many different tools that you can use to make sure that you get what it is that you want to get out of this machine. Now, I don't know about y'all. I'm probably thinking like, why didn't this come with it? But I know that they were working on it. So I don't know if newer machines, if it's going to come with it or not. They may continue to keep this as an upgrade, but I would totally understand, any frustrations with that. But this is an awesome addition and upgrade. Hey Millie. All right, so we're gonna head over to the xTool now. Well, let me pull this up. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna put the xTool or the rotary attachment over by the xTool. I still need to put something on there. I may just put a P, something else to buy Sir Martin. I don't know if you guys can tell like how this Sir Mark looks. Now, with the rotary attachment, we're going to connect the rotary attachment to the xTool. All right. So we're going to put this one, and it's just a regular cord. I'm going to take you guys over there, and then I am going to actually go on the other computer, open up LaserBox, and we are going to we're going to do something basic. I'm not gonna do, because if one thing you guys should know, engraving takes a long time. And so especially like if you have the lines filled in, and I don't necessarily want to keep you guys on for too long. I do want to do, like, I want to see how the silicone, like, show you guys a few different things. So let's see, did I miss? Rotary tool looks more like the one you put in your closet. Yes. It's a little bit smaller. This is about the same. Now you still can do quite a bit with the other one. And I don't know if like you guys will see how the chuck works. But with this one, I keep thinking the camera is on. But with this, I don't know if they sell this separately, but if they did, if you wanted to get that to kind of level your items out, you could, instead of buying a whole new rotary. So I don't know. We shall see. Which program do you use with your rotary, with your xTool? I have one, but I can't get the program to work right. Everything is off. So I'm using LaserBox. From what I thought, I haven't really dived too deep into it, but it's supposed to be wireless, and my network does pick up the xTool, and it seems like there's a connection, but a lot of times I have to connect the computer to the actual xTool. You should be able to use it either way. So that's one thing that I do like about it. If the internet is not working or anything like that, you can still use the xTool. It's unlike my Glowforge, where I have to be connected to the internet. So that's one thing that I like about it. But yeah, I'm using the LaserBox basic, and I do have Lightburn. I just have not attempted to use it. So hopefully this summer, y'all know I've been kind of like swamped with work and school. Well, school and work is the same thing. But I've been kind of swamped with that, and then just like other things. So hopefully this summer I'll have some time to dive into Lightburn. Looking at the M1 they have. The M1 looks good, Bobby. The M1 looks good. It looks really good. Well, hey, Millie. Welcome, and thank you for being here. Welcome. I'm grateful. that today's your first time. Hopefully it's not your last time. And I love y'all. Thank you so much for being so sweet. All right, so let me put the phone over there, and then we are going to turn this laser on, and we are going to do some basic, oh no, we're gonna do some basic engraving. All of these are pretty much just tests. And so for those of you who may not know about like these types of lasers, it is kind of like a light show. So I'm not going to have, I'm trying not to have it so that you guys are seeing it. I don't want to trigger any headaches or anything like that. All right. Oh, there. All right. So you guys will see what I have here because we're gonna actually take the rotary apart. Uh-oh. We're actually gonna take it apart, and so you guys will see what that's gonna look like. Hey, the Real Breezy TV. Hold on, let's see. Add to stream. All right. I don't like that. I don't like that setup. That doesn't look good to me. All right, remove. Hold on, y'all. I don't like how that looks. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. That setup wasn't working. And then you guys will see what I have over here, but it's still, maybe, let's see. Hey, Patrice. Happy Friday. Hi. Hey, the creative space. Welcome. There it comes to cutting. Yeah. So I put Surmark on the glass, and I also have this paper, like it's like a water slide colored paper. Hey, JV, what's up? All right, y'all. So we're over here by the xTool. Not a good camera layout, but y'all know what we got. So I actually have some of my acrylic here because my acrylic was working for me as like a weight on the machine. And then I had this here to kind of provide a little bit of height to the xTool because you guys will see. So in order to use the rotary, you need to have these risers. And so the risers are already on here, but the risers, hold on, maybe I could kind of. So those are risers. These are risers, right? So you need this with the rotary attachment because the machine needs to be elevated. So you can buy more risers from them, but with the xTool, it does come with the risers, and so it makes it higher. All right. And so from what I've heard, they have a new enclosure, which I'm sure that I want to get. So that's in the plans for me. Oh. I don't know why this is doing this to me today. I try to think about too much. All right. So we are actually going to get ready to get started with our first item. And I don't have, all right, so usually it goes like this. And so you have to note that you want to make sure when you place it in, you may be tempted to turn it the other way. You may think that it needs to be turned the other way, but this is the correct way for it to go. And you'll always know because xTool, you'll be able to read xTool the correct way. All right, so that's one thing you want to always make sure that you have it turned the right way, and the rollers should be facing the xTool logo right here. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and connect the cable, and the cable is already connected to the machine. And and then it's just gonna go right here. You just push down. Alright, and so we are set. Now, the rollers can be adjusted. There is a screw underneath where this roller is stationary and this roller can be, you guys can see. So this roller is stationary and this roller can be adjusted. So it will just roll over, it could be closer, depending on the size of your round object. All right, so that's what you would take into consideration, but we're just gonna put this right here and then it's attached. I am going to go ahead and turn it on, but right here, this is the laser aperture and this is where all the magic comes from. And so once we put our glass here, we're going to measure it and then we'll be able to adjust the height of it. And we're not using anything to lift the actual attachment up because we don't need that right now. We only need it when we start dealing with the jaw chuck and we start using this glass that has the handle because it won't clear the table, of course. And let's see if I missed anything. Hey, Miss Merlinda. I'm using the light burn, very similar to Silhouette, but I'm still learning it. Okay, awesome. I gotta check it out. I haven't tried light burn just yet. I have it, but I haven't tried it just yet. Jessica, what are you talking about? Go feed the babies. All right, y'all. So let me go ahead. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and set the wine glass on top, and then once I do that, then we'll head over to the other situation. So right here, this is kind of how this is gonna work. You guys can see that. And so we have the support module. So I'm just gonna move this out of the way for a minute. And so remember the support module, that's what it does. It provides the support. And so I'm just making sure that this is level and straight, right? All right, so I'm gonna get that level, and this little tiny level comes with it. And so it should be the same because I didn't adjust it, but it may not be. So probably not because so it was different. Trying to see if I move it up. Nope. So I'm going to have to adjust it. So hold on. So we're gonna raise it up some more. I think I probably changed. All right, so we are back. We are back where we want to be. Okay, and so let me open up my other laptop, and then I'm just going to get ready to put something. We're probably going to do something basic, nothing major, but I should show you guys I should show y'all in here. Hold on. I think I'm going to show you guys. Why not? So that way you can kind of see like how this software looks if this is like your first time. You have a link for the spray. I'm gonna put it. I'll put the link in the chat, Miss Rosalind. You know I got it, girl. Hotmess.com. All right, StreamYard. So again, remember if you use my link below and order this or order something off of there. I don't know. I think it's just this though. If you order this, you will have. Oh my goodness, I can't do this. You will have access to the giveaway. And so I'm going to make an announcement about the giveaway tomorrow or Sunday. So look out for that. Hold on, y'all. I'm not going to do this screen because I'll have to um uh-oh. It is raining. Y'all, our weather has been horrible. Have you guys been experiencing bad weather too? Because we have been experiencing some very bad weather. All right, so we're going to do this at Engrave. And then, so to engrave this one, you can find all the settings you need to complete different projects with different materials on xTool site. I know I showed you guys before. I don't have my list with me, but I know I did show you guys before um, that sheet. It might be under one of the last xTool videos that I did. All right. But I am going to go into the program and show you guys. Let me see if I could just share my screen. It's bad. Oh, it's horrible. It has been horrible like all week, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I think I want to do like a cursive. So, all right, y'all. So I would suggest designing outside of LaserBox and then just importing it into LaserBox, because LaserBox is not really, at least I don't think so. You guys may think it. I don't really think that it's really a design software. You can kind of like how the Glowforge app is. I don't really consider it a design software. So I'm going to right now, I'm just doing something very simple. We're going to just do, and I actually used up too much of the area, but it's okay. And I'm going to put a little heart. They're going to be like, what type of design for a wine glass is this? So it's bad everywhere. Oh no. He's so crafty. All right, so give me 2 seconds, y'all, and then we're gonna start engraving. And I gotta put on my glasses. All right, let me see. Everything looks good. The power has to be 100, and then 70. So that's what the glass is. It's 170. And we're going to see how long this is going to take. While this is engraving, I'm going to pull up the basic the LaserBox basic on this computer so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And then we'll kind of see what y'all think. So one thing I don't like, I usually only work in inches. If you guys were here when I was doing the chroma, designing in chroma or digitizing in chroma, y'all know that I prefer to do work in inches. And I don't think there's a way to switch over to inches here. Hey Me Creatively by Kim. All right. There's a few things that I like about this software and a few things that I don't like about it, but that's all. Like if you design outside, you don't have to worry about that. All right, I'm going to go back and connect to the xTool, and then we are going to see this glass. And then once we're done with this glass, I don't think we're going to do this one. And I think we're going to move into possibly just doing the silicone and the stainless steel. I'll probably do this another time, because I do want to show y'all how that chuck works and how we have to kind of adjust certain things. All right, so it's connected, and I'm gonna press here, and so now you guys will see. All right, so I didn't really measure it here, so we're gonna see now if this is gonna be too big, right? So this is how. So we already know that it's leveled, right? And so when you're using the rotary like this with the actual rollers, you don't have to mirror it. All you have to do is angle and turn your design the way that you want to have it on here. Okay, so if this was turned the other way, then I would have to flip the design that way. All right, you don't want to mess up your your blanks. And so I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a lever on the side that's, let me move it over. So there's like a lever on the side, right? Or it's like this is like your positioning tool. So this is what will guide you in making sure that there's an appropriate amount of space in between the xTool aperture and your material. All right, and so I'm just gonna bring this over here, and there's another little knob here on the side that you will, and you want to hold on to it because you don't want this to fall onto your whatever it is that you have. Okay, so right now I'm just moving it so that this can be right there in the center, and then I'm just going to drop it down. All right, and so once I do that, I'm going to tighten it back up, and then I'm going to pull that back up. All right, and so that should be enough space for me, because this is a very odd shaped glass. So I'm interested in seeing how this is going to work. So I'm using the crosshairs here to kind of help guide me into knowing exactly where I want this to start. So before we actually engrave, we're going to click framing, and you guys will see it once I click onto the other screen. Hey, Unleashed Crafter. So once I click framing, you guys are going to see the laser move. All right, so pretty good. I really didn't do any measuring of the cup or converting millimeters into inches to know exactly what it is that I wanted to do, or the amount of space. I'm just eyeballing it and guessing. So with this, you want to make sure that you have on protective eyewear. So it does come with the original xTool comes with these protective eyewears. You can find better. I wouldn't say that these are the best, but these will work for you. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click begin or start. And also, you do want to make sure that you're doing this in a heavily ventilated area. And also, you can have your mask. I'm not putting this mask on yet, y'all, because I have a headache because I pulled my hair up, and that strap is going to make it worse. All right, so let me go ahead, and I'm going to click start. And right now it is engraving, as you guys can see. I don't know if this light is bothering you guys. I can totally take this off. Let me switch over. Hey, Blaine, welcome. Let's see. Thank you. It's going all right. It's going good. I actually love the xTool. And I've had this rotary attachment for probably a little bit over a month now. And I really just started using it. And I think it's great. All right, let me switch over. I don't want y'all eyes being messed up. Stop screen share. Remove. All right, so we will go back to that. I do want to show you guys, for those of you who don't know what the software that comes with it, what it's like, I'm going to show you guys the software, okay? But I didn't mention, so the framing, oh, you guys still can see the light behind me, huh? I'm sorry, y'all. Is that too much? I'm going to pull up the laser box screen. Oh, so it's only going to take 7 minutes. So I didn't do a major thing. All it says, y'all, is miscraftable with a heart, and that it says it's about 4 minutes to go. So it's not really that that long. Yes, Miss Merlinda, that's the new rotary attachment, the RA2 Pro. That's the RA2 Pro. Yeah, no, not too bad. So I actually did fill in like some parts. I don't think I filled in the name. I might not have filled in a name, or I might have. I don't remember. So I just put a name. So we are actually going to, y'all know what? I'm gonna do a name for this one because I really like this one, and I don't. You know what? We're gonna put this on the chuck because how it's so tapered. I think we're gonna put this on the chuck. So once that one's done, we're just gonna put it on the chuck. Now I could go ahead and put this on, but this is too. It's too tapered. Hold on, let me see. And then let me share. Share screen. We're gonna do the Xbox or Xbox xTool window. Okay, share. All right, y'all. So this is what the software looks like. It's a great shading on the glass display that you're. Yeah, this is the Surmark. And so it does give it a nice like. So this is another. So this is another glass that I did earlier. So, and this came out really, really good. I sprayed it with the Surmark, and it's really, really, it's really nice. It's really nice. And so I did the backing right here with the water slide type of paper, color paper, and that also came out pretty good too. Let me see if you guys could see it. So this is a close up of that one. And I used the blue color paper to get this get that done. And this one I used the black Surmark. But look how nice that looks, y'all. I didn't engrave it because I didn't fill in the lines only because it would just take too much time. It's going to take a long time to get that done. So I just started using it, Blaine. I just started using this rotary attachment. I had the other one. I used that for a few items, but I haven't really used it as much as I wanted to. So I'm glad that I'm actually like getting a chance to use it. All right, let's see. Is it almost done? It's almost done. So y'all, this is what the LaserBox software looks like. It's very basic. There's not, you're not going to be able to do much. I actually got this file right here, this design from Creative Fabrica. I think it was from Creative Fabrica. And so I got this from Creative Fabrica. But I do want to show you guys like kind of how it works. Here, let's say if I wanted to fill all that in, there is a slot for you to be able to fill it in. And so when you fill it in, it will engrave, the fill lines. You won't have an outline. It will be solid. It will be, inside to be engraved. So that's how that is. But it measures in millimeters, and I'm not really good with millimeters. I prefer inches, but this is, it's in millimeters. So you'll have to do the conversion from millimeters to inches if you're like me. All right. So you can pretty much, if you hold your shift key down, you can keep the measurement proportion. And if you don't want to do that, you can do just like everything else. You can kind of, make it wider or skinnier, however it is that you want. On the side is where you will input all of the settings that's required in order to get your project done. Power, let's say you're going to select that, you're going to click power, and then whatever you want the power to be, your speed, whatever you want your speed to be, and the amount of passes. All right. So this is mirrored because I cut this, or not cut, I engraved it with the chuck attachment. The chuck attachment, as I showed you guys at the very beginning, I learned very early on that you have to mirror anything that you're cutting with the chuck. All right, because if not, it automatically puts it the wrong way. So you have to mirror it in order for it to be done correctly. All right, but that's pretty much it for that. What else do I want to show you guys? So you can input text. I hope you guys can see that. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if you can see it. You guys can't see anything. I forgot to even add it to the stream. Why nobody told me that? Y'all know what? I'm just sitting here talking away, talking and talking and talking. All right, so we're back in the laser box. It's almost done cutting, but this is what I was showing you guys. So you can fill it or you can leave it just outlined. Now, if you fill it, it takes a lot longer to fully engrave it. All right, so that's something that you do want to note. All right, again, millimeters. This is where you would select if you're going to be cutting this out or if you're going to be engraving. Of course, we're going to be engraving, and here I was engraving on stainless steel, so I just used the default settings for stainless steel. They have a few materials that you could just kind of use the default: basswood, corrugated fiberboard, leather, stainless steel, and coated metal. And so I like to use the default settings, but you can go on xTool's website. And in the other video that I had for xTool, I did list, I think, a link to take you to where you could find all of the different settings for tools. It might have been under the acrylic. Remember, with the acrylic, you have to be very careful with the acrylic because it's kind of similar to how the glass works. All right, so this is pretty much it, y'all. It's nothing major. You can write text and insert. You have the option to draw a line, make a rectangle, around a rectangle, oval, star, heart, and text. All right, nothing major. All right, so this is what you have here inside a laser box. Now, light burn, I guess one night, once I finally start actually going into light burn and really using it, we could possibly look at light burn a little bit more and see how we like that. And once you're done with that, let's say this is it, I'm all done, all of my settings are the way that I want them to be. You can adjust your settings. So let's say with this particular file, these are separate, right? All this stuff, this is not together. So let's say you want your dad to be filled in, but you don't want rocks to be filled in. You can change it however you want it to change. Okay. So, and then you can also change your settings to where, let's say you want the R and the S to be engraved, you know, a deeper engrave than the OCKS. All you would do is select each of those items and make those adjustments over on the right. What else? This is pretty much where, I don't know if you guys could see that. Yeah, you can. Perfect. So that is pretty much where you would have to select your laser box. So you'll select your actual machine that you're going to be using. Like I said before, on the network, it shows on my network, but sometimes I just don't have the best luck with using it on the network. So that's why I have the other computer plugged in, because sometimes, y'all, it just does not do right for me. And it could be me, it could be my network, it could just be me, a lack of effort of me really trying to get it connected. And I honestly don't mind having it connected to the wiring. So then once you're done with that, let's say I'll connect it here, and then you're going to go over to make it. And so the make it is the little play button. It's a blue play button. Okay. And so right now, what you would do here, this is where, when you guys saw before it actually started, I framed it to where it showed me exactly where it was going to be engraving. This is what you click here. You click framing, and then your laser aperture will outline exactly where it's going to be. So you'll know if it's where you want it to be or not. So then you can make that adjustment accordingly. And then, of course, we're going to be working with the rotary attachment. And when you're working with the rotary attachment, you want to make sure that you click cylinder working. Okay, that makes a big deal. So you want to make sure you do that. And then here, it'll tell you exactly how many minutes it's going to take for you to cut, engrave, whatever it is that you're going to be doing. It will tell you. All right, but we're not making this right now. I'm just going to click cancel. We're going to switch up the rotary. We're going to put on the chuck rotary, and we are going to engrave. I guess I want us to do this, right? I want us to do this one, and I want us to do this, and we may try to do a silicone ring. All right, I don't want to keep y'all on too long because I know last week y'all stuck it out with me for 5 hours, and I appreciate you guys so much, but I don't we want to keep y'all here that late. Okay, let me remove this. Oh, just gonna check on the left side. That's all right. Okay. Really? So, okay, I'm gonna show you. Hope you're here, and thank you so much, Lane. I appreciate that. Thank you. I love that. Okay, hold on. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it. Hey, sis Marcel. Yeah, I am. I think it's because of the ponytail. I don't know why. All right. Okay, so let's look at what we have so far. All right, so this is what this looks like. All right, and so we are going to go ahead. I just need to put this under the sink to wash, and we're going to see what it looks like. It looks like it's all right, so let me bring this over, and then I'm going to bring the camera back over so you guys can see it. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Let me get the camera. We gotta move everything back, y'all. Uh-oh. Let me stop sharing. I don't want y'all to fall to in case you guys fall, because it's possible. It is possible that you will fall. And y'all know I didn't eat anything, and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna try kind of speed this up. So we are going to go ahead and dismantle the rotary. I'm gonna turn it off for now. We won't use the support module just yet. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're done with the support module. I don't think we're going to use the tail module tonight, but I do want to show you guys kind of like how that will fit onto the rotary attachment. All right, so I think might have moved. So this is what we have, y'all. Uh-oh. Add to stream. Let me move this over. Hey, Ray, how you been? Where have you been, girl? Josie got her popcorn. All right, y'all. So this is what this engrave looks like. All right, and this is with the sir mark. All right, not too shabby, not too bad. It looks more slanted than I think. I gotta look at that font that I used, but this is what it looks like. It feels good. It definitely feels engraved. And I ran it underwater. That's where the rest of the ink went. It went under, like I washed it. So this is what this looks like with the Sir Mark. I don't even know why I put Miss Craftable on that glass, because it's not like I'm gonna drink something out of it. I gotta put me some sweet tea in it. Put some sweet tea and pretend. So now we're gonna take this apart and let's see if I remember. So first we want to remove the rollers, all right? And so to remove the rollers, there are 2 screws here. Now, xTool did a good job with the instructions in the manual. It shows exactly what it is that you need to do. And if you can't follow along with the manual, because sometimes you just need to actually see somebody doing it, you can look online. On YouTube, there's um, tons of instruction. So these are the 2 tools that they send with us, or send with the Rotary. And so I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew these, and hopefully I won't lose these. That's the one thing that not that it's like I find it a problem, because I actually like the xTool, and I like this Rotary. I like the other Rotary, the original one too. But just keeping up with these tools, that's the problem for me, because I have too many tools I have to keep up with. Thanks, Taryn. Thanks, Tier. Thanks, Timmy. And Roslyn. And Patrice. And Jesse. So yeah, what are you guys working on tonight? I didn't even ask. I've been so rude today. If y'all can't tell, like I'm on a mission. I do not want to keep y'all on all night. I felt so bad last week. I had you guys on, Eve, Dense, and Unbiased. I'm like, you need to do better. All right, so then we're going to remove the actual rollers. And this one's going to come out. All you got to do is kind of like lift it and pull it out. And I'm going to sit this right here because I don't want to lose it. All right, and so then there's 2 tiny, I don't even know what the name of these screws, y'all. I'm always trying to get something and do something. I don't even know the proper terminology to be calling stuff. Is this like a bolt? I think we're going to put it there. But look how small. That's why you got to be very careful that you don't lose it. If not, you got to, get more. And even though I think I just need to order extras because... But honestly, where's Blaine? Blaine, I think when I use the chuck, I think that you can use the chuck for almost everything. Do you feel that way, or because I don't know about putting this back together and all that other stuff like this. All right, so you lift it up, just lift it, and it comes out. Aw, Evie, I love you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let me leave this out because I'm trying to remember what I'm doing, y'all. All right, so we have this out, but what I'm going to do too is I'm going to move the bottom plate, because what you could do now, well, you can't do it now until we put this in. This is another part that we're going to put in, but I'm going to show you guys. Let me just go ahead and put that in next. Okay, so I think next we're going to put that little attachment there. Patrice, you are right about that. All right, so this goes here. I think I remember, right? And then at the bottom, there is, you guys can't really see it, but I'm trying to see. We are going to put 2 screws in there to kind of tighten it up. All right, 2 of these same screws. So you're going to get like 4 of them because I have 2 more here. So since I have these 2, I'm not going to take those out. I'm just going to put it here. Some sort of extra attachments. True. Thanks, guys. I need to. Maybe that's going to be my next thing. I need to do that this weekend. and get. So I find that I drop the screws in here, and then I have to kind of fish them out. So let's hope we do well. Nope, we didn't do well. We didn't do well. We did not do well. Where is it at? I knew that was going to happen because there it is. The one good thing about that is that if it gets lost inside of the machine, you don't want it to go anyplace else. Uh-oh. There it is. All right, so now let's try to figure this out again, y'all. So I am going to put this here. Y'all can't see. I use the chalk for pretty much everything now. Okay, see, that's what I was kind of feeling. I was kind of feeling like that. That's how I was feeling. So you have to... Let me see if this one will fit. Where's that other little... Oh, did I lose that one already? I just had it right here. Oh, well. There it is. I was about to say. I just had it. All right. So let me see if I could get this in here. Because it's like not working good for me. Nope. Let's see. So I'm trying to go and put this in a hole. Okay. And then I'm just going to screw it. And there's like 2 tiny holes that you have to screw. And this is why I kind of just like want to keep it on here. I would have left this on here. Glenn, do you know if... Okay, so how I took it off, right? Took this attachment off just because I wanted to put it back together so everybody could see it in its original state. But can I just leave this on and not ever have to worry about taking it off? I just feel like it's just too much. Something else. You're right about that. But with this machine, another thing that I like about this machine is that you can just kind of engrave on a lot of other things. And the risers really give you the ability to be able to engrave on different objects, really. Oh, again, I think this is the one part that I don't like about this. That's why I want to keep it on there. That's what I need, Eve. All right, it's gonna fall out. Oh, I see it. But I don't have my tweezers. There it goes. That's where did you get it from? Did I get it from Amazon? I might have gotten it from Amazon. Leave mine in the Chuck State. I think that's gonna be the plan. I think that's gonna be my plan too. I was thinking that too, but then I only did it tonight just to show. And I gotta finish the video for the giveaway, so I think I'm just gonna... I don't know. I think I just show the rotary attachment and tell them to remember the other rotary. Because I'm not really showing the original rotary. All right. So let me kind of... Well, this is like surgery. All right. All right. So this is good. Oh, we did it, y'all. We did it. Finally. All right. So it's nice and tight. Let me make sure the other one is tight. It is. All right. So now this is how it looks without the 2 rotaries, and this part goes with the chuck. Okay. So I am going to then take this part off because I want to take this and turn it around to the back, because this is going to block my handle from being able to turn. Right. And so here I'm just taking out the other screws. And I forgot these are kind of long. And I have a small can to try it. It's 29, 2 ounces. It goes. Okay. Screwdriver magnetizer. I need to get that. Let me go to Harbor Freight. I was actually right next to Harbor Freight the other, when was that? Yesterday. There's a Harbor Freight near my job. And so I stopped yesterday morning, y'all. I celebrate the last day of school. And so I stopped and got me some breakfast yesterday morning. And so the Harbor Freight is next to the breakfast spot that I stopped at. All right. Right, so I'm just going to take this and turn this around. And then I'm just going to put here so that I can know exactly where to put the screws. All right, and so this is going to go here. And this is what's going to help me be able to get my other, like get everything else done that I need to get done. So I'm just going to screw these in. I love Harbor Freight too. I don't know if they sell the spray. No, I think I got the spray off of Amazon. I'm gonna put it on there. I'm gonna let you guys know for certain. I think I got it from Amazon. I think. But y'all know I don't be remembering everything. Alright, so I'm just turning this. I definitely think that I am going to be leaving this on. Oh, I forgot to show y'all what I wanted to show y'all. Alright, so let's see. Y'all, my hand's getting tired. All this handiwork. All right, so we move the bottom and we put it to the back, right? But you don't necessarily have to do that. Let's say if we were going to be doing like this tumbler, you wouldn't necessarily have to do that. You could do it this way because the tumbler isn't going to hit the bottom. But we did it this way because when we place it underneath the xTool and it starts to turn, I don't want my handle to be hitting the table or anything or hitting this part because of course it can break, right? So I don't want that. And now we are going to go ahead and place this. So these come off also. So all you have to do is unscrew it and it will come off. I don't know if you guys can kind of see those screws in there, and you can kind of adjust it to how you want it to be. But we are going to go ahead and place this, and I'm just going to go ahead and drop these screws down there. Oh. And then we are going to drop that one down there too. All right, and so there's, I don't know if you guys can see where there's openings at the A and the B slot, right? So that's where we're going to fit this, right there. Right about the A and the B, A and the B, A and the B. Hey, vegan life. All right, so we're gonna go here and sit that on top. And then I'm just gonna screw this down. Like, this is a lot to get this done. That's why I have to agree with Blaine and say that I want to just keep this on and use the other rotary attachment, the original one, for like these types of tumblers, like the straight tumblers and stuff like that. Ain't nobody got time for that. This is too much. Let me make sure. All right, so this, so before you screw it on, I completely forgot. Before you screw it on, you want to make sure you put your band on it. Now, I know that I'm not calling it the correct terminology, but y'all, it's all good. All right. Still not. Like, girl, get yourself together. Okay, there we go. So now that we have everything connected, we move this to the back. You didn't have to if you're not doing something that's a little larger. You don't have to, or that has a handle. You don't necessarily have to, but we had to. So you're going to put the band around here, and then you're going to next put it around the little roller right there. And then once you put it around the roller, then you want to set it down. All right. Now I found that sometimes, like when I tried to put it on and then put the band on after I had it screwed on, that didn't work out so well for me, y'all. It did not work out well for me at all. So that's why I kind of did. That's why I took it apart and did it that way, because I had a hard time stretching that band out, and I didn't really want to stretch it out, so don't really want to. I'm trying to make sure. And then we'll go ahead and get ready to put something onto this, on that mug. And we want to do the silicone wrap. Not the silicone wrap, I'm a silicone wrap. I'm talking about silicone wraps. The silicone tumbler. All right. So again, this stepper, this is for a stepper that more so, like for an item that more so has like a straight kind of edge. Let's see. All right, so this looks pretty good. Okay, so this is what we have. And so we're gonna head back over. Oh wait, before I do that, that's why I wanted to have it that way. Because remember I told you guys about, we're gonna have to take this apart anyway. Again, we're just gonna have to remove the bottom, so that's fine. I'll show you guys then when we get ready to do the other thing. So I'm gonna take this over to the xTool, and then we are going to engrave. So I did want to show you guys this. So it comes with this little tool that you would you put it inside of that little hole, and then it opens it, like it closes it and opens it wider depending on the item that you have. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this underneath the xTool. We're gonna plug it back in. You guys already saw this part. So, and then I am going to, so before I do that, I do want to lift it up because we're going to engrave this mug. And so I want to kind of have it here. Let me bring the camera back over so you guys can see what I'm doing. Because right now y'all can't see. Let me add back to stream. All right, y'all. So here we go. So I put back, like these are two. I probably got this from, I don't even remember, probably Hobby Lobby when they were on sale. But I'm having this so that the item, the mug, can hang over the edge, so that when it's turning, the handle doesn't hit like the table, because if not, the handle would just hit the bottom, and you don't really want that. So that's why I'm doing it this way. But of course, this is not really balanced well. And so I'm putting some acrylic on top to help keep it stable. All right, let's see. Okay. Here we go here. And so we have that there, and then this acrylic is going to sit right here on top. This way, I don't really want the cord in the way like that. And I'm putting a little more acrylic on top. So that way you don't want to put anything that's too high because you want it to be able to clear whatever it is that you have. So now I'm going to, let me clean this off because it's not clean. So I'm going to clean it off. I've been touching it with a little bit of alcohol. Marissa, it's so easy. It's really not hard. You gotta open it. You gotta open it. All right. So I think I'm just gonna put, honestly, I think I'm just gonna put Miss Craftable again on it. So let me show you guys this right here. Hold on. I want to show y'all. Oh, let me turn it on too. Because I think we're just gonna use the same thing. Hold on. What's I about to show y'all? Share screen. Okay, here it is. Add to stream. All right, y'all. So the way that I have this, so as you guys can see here, this one is mirrored, but I wanted to show you this. So depending on how we have our tumbler or cups or whatever it is that you're putting, if you're doing a ball, depending on how you have that hooked up to the xTool, that's the way or the direction that you have to turn your image inside of LaserBox. Okay, so typically when you're first designing or when you bring something in, it's going to be upright, right? It's going to be upright and it's not going to be mirrored, of course. Uh-oh, I just did it the wrong way. So it's going to be like this, right? Everything may not be like when you get ready to do your laser or when you get ready to actually engrave it, your cup or tumbler may be turned this way. So if you leave it like that, it's just going to go in that same direction. It's not going to like go, like let's say if you want it to go across the top, it's not going to be engraved across the top. So that's something else that you have to take note of. I just wanted to show y'all that I'm not actually using that. Yes, Miss Marissa. Miss Marissa, I may do a members live and we could probably just work through it together because I think Miss Merlinda has it too. So we can do a members live for everybody who has it, and then next week. I ain't doing nothing next week. I'm trying to take it easy next week, y'all. So I should have time. All right. So we are going to. I'm going to put Miss Craftable on here again. And so I'm just going to go ahead and place this here. Right, we're going to do it this way. I think we'll do it this way. Uh-oh, y'all can't see that. Hey, Clarissa. All right. I know quite a few of you have it, so I want to make sure that you use it. All right. So you can put it this way. This way I found when I tried to do it with this one this way that this is just so tapered. So I prefer to kind of do it like this, right? And then we're going to, there we go. And then I'm just going to take a little, I don't even know what they call this. And we are going to go ahead and just close it up. Now, you can use this, like you can close it by just turning it. Like once you have it set, you don't necessarily have to use this. And this is quicker. And then I'm just tightening it up. You want to make sure it's tight. And so the acrylic prevents this from, tilting over because of the weight of the mug. It really does, help in that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me see how big that was. That was kind of big. Not too bad. We should be fine. So we're gonna go ahead. I need to go ahead and do a check just to see. So again, I'm loosening up the aperture. You can slide it up and down. And then I'm just gonna move this over. That looks like that's kind of high, but it should be fine. And then it should give a good, and I'm doing it at its highest point, which is like right there in the center, because I don't want, you don't want it to scrape your item. And now I'm tightening it back up. And I was loosening it and not tightening it. I overdid it. No, I didn't. Hold on. Oh, I loosened it up too much and I moved it and now it's not where it's supposed to be. Alright. Maybe here. This is not tightening up. My hands are hurting, Okay. Nope. Hold on, y'all. Let me try this again. But I loosened it up, tightened it up, loosened it back up. And I think the problem that I think now, like I may need, this may be too high. But I'm kind of scared to move one of these because I think that it's gonna be too it's gonna be too low then. Let's try this again. Let's try it again, y'all. Let's try it again. Let's see. So that could be the case because sometimes when it's too, like you can't tighten up the aperture because it's too high. And that's what I think is happening. We don't ever have to go too far. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to lower this. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to move up or down. Hold on. I'm gonna try to lower this one and see if it's gonna hit the table. When it turns. Okay, no, it doesn't hit the table. It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. putting my weight back on because I don't want to let this all the way down. It's not loosening up. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys can't see, you just see my arm. So this is what I'm doing. I'm loosening this up so that I can set it. But right now I lifted it too high. And then when I lifted it, so now I can kind of like lower it down. And then I should be able to set it. Alright, so we have it down again. I'm going to bring it over, and then we'll bring it here, and then drop it down, and so it's touching right now, and then I am going to tighten it up. So now it's tight. So sometimes if you find that you have that problem, which I realized that before, if I have it and it's too far up, that screw has nothing to really hold on to. And so you won't be able to really set your aperture. So that's what happened to me just now. All right, so I'm just gonna go, we're just gonna, let's see. I need to select that here. And then we are going to go ahead and click Engrave. Hold on, y'all. Hold on a second. And this is ceramic that we're doing. But I did not. I'm going to do this at 115. And 115.1. And I'm using the settings that xTool suggests. Let me put my glasses back on. Metal. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. I got the honeycomb tray too that they have. I'll show you guys it. I forgot to even mention it. All right, so what I realized, like when I do it this way with it being backwards and all that stuff, you have to start here. Like you have to start, typically you'll start there on the left side, but when you're doing it here, you want to start like on the right side. And so now I'm going to select start. And then we are going to click cylinder working, like I showed you guys before. And then we're going to do framing. Uh-oh. So as I saw, it moved it. It moved because, I mean, turn this over. We're going to turn it. And I didn't really have it set where I wanted it to be either because, hold on, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller because I had that handle a little bit too far down. All right. Okay, let's see. We're going to start right there. And we put the cylinder. I don't know if you guys could even see that. Hopefully you can. No. I didn't put the cylinder. That's why. So it's important that you put the cylinder. So this particular item is going to take about 15 minutes, so I'll be able to show you guys the honeycomb tray. And this is the part where like you have to measure and know what it is that you're doing. All right, let's see. Let me frame it. I swear I want to get that. It's bigger than what I think it is. I'm gonna put a little. Alright. I'm not changing it anymore. Alright, start. And then let me go get the honeycomb frame. It's going off because I don't have the cylinder attached. Alright, so let's see how this is going to go. I'm going to click start. And we're going to see how it goes. Let me get the honeycomb tray. Am I echoing, y'all? Tell me if I'm echoing. If I am, I'm sorry. Let me put this here. I'm going to have to go on harborfreight.com and look for me in tool situations. I should have put, what you call it, on here too. I should have put one of the color items. It's not like this, guys. Just hold on. All right. So let me get the honeycomb tray so you guys can see. But for those of you who might have just came in, I did this earlier with this glass. And of course, this is after I did this first and realized something, but I definitely gotta try what Blaine said. We did this a few minutes ago, where we engraved his craftable with a little heart. And then this, I'm not gonna do this tonight, y'all. I don't know if y'all could tell I'm hungry and tired. So I think we're gonna just do this in the video that I'm gonna post. So y'all make sure y'all look out for that video. And if you already are interested in the xTool RA2 Pro Rotary attachment, they're gonna be doing a giveaway, but you have to buy the rotary attachment, and then they will comp you for it if you win. Again, if you don't have the xTool, they still send like the other cable attachments. This Engrave is going to take about 12 minutes or so. So we might still try this. I don't know. We might not. Let me get the honeycomb. All right, so this is the xTool honeycomb tray. And, oh, sorry, y'all. This is the honeycomb tray that xTool has. Comes with these magnets that kind of help you hold your material in place. Delonda, girl, enjoy your Friday night. No worries. And then there is like a metal plate underneath. And then it also comes with, I don't have it on there now, but And then it also comes with, I think we're gonna do some, I want to do some rubber, like how we made the rubber stamp with gel. I want to try the rubber stamp with the xTool. Lane, have you engraved or cut rubber, like to make stamps? And so the edges are very, very sharp, y'all. Very, very sharp. And so they have these like edge guards. They're like silicone that you could put on those edges because they are super, super, super sharp. And you don't want to, like, you could cut yourself with these. So you could definitely use these. All right. So they send with it. It doesn't come with the xTool. For those of you who don't know, this doesn't come with the xTool. So with like the Glowforge comes with its own honeycomb tray, but the xTool does not come with a honeycomb tray. These were on back order. I don't think they're on back order. I think they were on pre-order, not back order. I think they're available now. I'm not sure, but you definitely want to have something, like this. You definitely want to. Y'all, it should be done. Oh, it says about 1 minute. So that seems like it went quicker than I expected. All right, so I'm gonna put this aside, and then we are going to probably have to. We're gonna turn it around. We're not gonna do the silicone one tonight. It's possible that I might be on tomorrow when I have a little more energy if I don't go to my friend's wedding shower. Does anyone know how this compares to the Glowforge? Well, there are two different types of lasers. This is a diode. Glowforge is a CO2. The one thing I can say about this, the Glowforge does not have any rotary attachments to it. You can do glasses that are, you can do some glasses, not like this. That's one of the biggest differences, and that's actually a bonus, in my opinion, for the xTool and machines like the xTool, because you can't really do that with the Glowforge. This machine, you can engrave onto items that may be a little bit higher. Glowforge, you're limited to the height of the item. With this one, if you get more risers, you can keep engraving and engraving. So that's another. I mean, that's something that I would say, like, this beats the Glowforge. Now, I love my Glowforge. Um, the Glowforge is faster than this machine. It's more powerful. This is a 10 watt. My Glowforge is, I think, a 40 watt. So yeah, it depends. It depends on your needs. Now, you can produce amazing projects with the xTool, and it's way cheaper than the Glowforge. So, but I do know that I can't really engrave on tumblers and things like that with the Glowforge. School is out. Terry, you're so right. School is out, girl. School is out. You haven't cut any rubber yet. So I did some rubber stamps with a Glowforge, but I haven't done it with this. So I think that's what I want to try. I want to try this with the like making some rubber stamps with the xTool. I'm gonna try that. All right, let's see if it's almost done. All right, let's see what it looks like, y'all. Look at that. All right, not too shabby. Let's see. I could take these glasses off now. Need to bring other right? Eve, giving me some ideas over here. I sure do. I got some bling. All right, so this is nope. This is I think you gotta have something you can see it, but not really good on this black ceramic. I'm gonna show you guys. Maybe I should use the white, huh? But you can see it. Hold on, let me bring it down so you guys can see better. All right, so for this, sorry y'all, a little shaky today. I don't know why it's not. Everything is like unscrewing on me. All right, so this is what this looks like on this mug. So I could have used it's engraved, but that's it more so blends in a little bit with it, but you can see it. I could have used one of the water. I keep calling it water slide, y'all, but it's not really water slide. But I could have used one of the water slide papers to put on top of it to maybe give it more of a color. That's just for me, so I'm pretty happy with it. Like I'm fine with it, but in case you want to see that black, it didn't really. That's what it kind of looks like. Not too bad. I like it. All right, so let's do. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, y'all. This is my limit for the night. But I want to show you guys the one last part of this, and then everything else you'll see in the video tomorrow or Sunday. All right, let me do this again. Oh, this alcohol is drying my hands out. Jesus. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna move this and we're gonna put it back the other way. And we're gonna take these out and then we're gonna screw these in. And then we're gonna see if we can quickly do. Am I echoing y'all? We're gonna see if we can quickly do an engraving on one of these little silicone rings. So a friend of mine had asked me like a few months ago if I could do silicone. You can, but with like the glow forge, I just find like some things is just too much. So this might be something I like. Using the paper to engrave. Tim, I think I prefer the spray. But for something like that, of course, like I wouldn't for that black mug. What did I do with it, y'all? For that black mug, um, probably the paper. Okay. Thanks, Mary. Okay, this one is really low probably in there. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. I thought it was. Hold on, you guys know I'm gonna take this. Sorry, y'all. I forgot that volume was up. Sorry. All right. So what I'm doing now is switching it back to the side that it, how it comes from the factory. Doesn't start on its own. Spiral box. Alright, so this should be quick, and then I can get ready to get something to eat. Alright, so here I am just going to turn this back this way, and then we are going to put this on here. And I'm just sticking these back here so that I could line it up better. That did not go in. No. Alright, so here we go. Oh, y'all, Terrell and I did not do a podcast today, but we did do a little video. So I think he's supposed to be editing and uploading it if he's not being a lazy person per the usual. For those of you who check out our podcast channel. All right. So once this is done, I'm going to show you guys how we remove the other thing. And then Josie, I'll be ready for your live in a few, Josie. Because we're about to get off. It's already 9:15. This is 2 hours. So this shouldn't take too long. And if you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comment section under the video. I'll try to answer all the other questions during the video that I'm doing for. It's almost done, but I have more things to do. All right, y'all. So this is how it usually goes, and this prevents. That's why I had to put like an extra board underneath to get it so that the handle would not hit the table. All right. So we're going to actually take this off, but before we do that, I did want to show you guys. So this is the tail module, and so the tail module just slides on here like that. I'm trying to show you guys a little bit closer up. So this is the tail, so it slides on, and so this locks it into place. But depending on the items that you have, this works really good with like balls and spheres, right? So it would just kind of hold it in place. She's supposed to be right on, Mary Bear. All right, so now we are going to remove these steppers, and I think it's this one. Sorry for scraping that in your ears. Sorry. All right, so we're going to just go ahead and remove these. And it's very, very, very simple how we remove these. You guys are really close to this, huh? All right, so I'm just going to put this here. And then you'll see how we do those pens. Josie, you're not going on? I thought you were going to do some rhinestones. Next week, y'all, I'm going to be back in the swing of things. I think this whole week. And then I had a student who messaged me today. Oh, Miss Wilson, I know you were looking for me. You know, I wasn't feeling well. Blah, 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 blah. Because she didn't come to take her test. She didn't come to take any of her tests this week. And she was all like, she needed those tests in order to I'm going to put it here on this one. So there's different slots where you could put your screws, because depending on the size of your item, right? But since we're only doing like these little rings, I don't think I need that much, you know, it to expand that much. So oh, before I do that too, so these also, so see the difference between these two steppers. So one is like 2, one is flat. And so you would just put your screws, like this would just go here too. And there's 3 of these. Y'all don't pay any attention. The alcohol has dried on my fingers. Those are you're not gonna go. So she sent me a message. She didn't do anything, and she's just like, "Oh, I know you were looking for me. Don't worry, I'm doing okay. I haven't been feeling too well." Y'all, the girl was at the beach yesterday. She was at the beach yesterday when she was supposed to be testing. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know what, I don't, sometimes y'all, I just don't know what to do. And I can't. Yeah, it's a lot to have to, and that's why I think, Blaine, like, if you already have the original one, then you may not even worry about the rollers. You may just say, you know what? I'm just going to use the original one when I have certain, you know, certain tumblers, and just do it that way. And so here, where's that little, oh, well, I'm just going to use this. Because you could either use that tool to loosen it, or you could just do this like this. And then as y'all see, like it's bringing everything together. So here I'm going to put our ring right here. And so if you had like a ball or something, or like I saw somebody put a tangerine. So if you had something like that, you could actually like expand it, put the tangerine in, and then where is it, y'all? What do I do with it? Oh, and then your tail module would just kind of like hold it into place. So if you had a ball here, you lock this here, and then it'll keep it steady for you. All right, so here I'm just expanding it out. You can do it here or here. And this is my first time using this, so we're going to be using this together. All right, so we're going to actually test this out. Hey, Martha. All right, so I think that's expanded good. I guess this is how it's supposed to be expanded. I'm going to reconnect this. We're going to do the same Miss Craftable. I guess it's Miss Craftable all night, because Miss Craftable a hot, tired mess. And so that's all. That's all I got in me, y'all. I don't think I have nothing else in me. All right, let me put these screws up, because y'all know I will lose them. I've already lost one, so I don't want to lose any more. Where's that other one? Here it is. So I'm just taking these screws out, and I am going to be putting them back in my little baggie. Engrave tool be like best. I actually like this one. I actually like the other, because I saw the difference with that tapered tumbler I had, and how it didn't engrave it exactly how I wanted it to engrave it. So yeah. Yeah. Tammy, you totally can do it. You can do it. You can. Like, because believe it or not, I was very intimidated by the xTool at first. And y'all know I like machines. I like, you know, doing different things with the machines. So, but the xTool really did kind of intimidate me, because you have to put it together, you have to connect the wires. It's not like, it wasn't like the Glowforge where it's really, you know, you plug it and go. But once you put it together, it's not that bad. Even this, I think part of my anxiety was like all the different attachments, worrying about losing the screws and all that other stuff like that. That worried me. But it's not too bad. right, so let me go ahead. We are going to go ahead and engrave onto the silicone ring. But this is the part where you got to make it small. You don't know. Because y'all know I don't know. But we are going to make it a lot smaller. And see how that's going to work. So I don't know. And I don't know the settings for silicone. So let me see. So we're going to look at the silicone settings for silicone settings xTool. And then I'm going to show you guys this site. Uh-oh, silicone may not be. They should have silicone on here though. I'm going to show you guys this just because. Hold on. Share. Stop screen share. Now we're going to share again. Material setting. Let's see. So these are the material. So this is the material list for the xTool. And this tells you pretty much, I know I've showed it before. I'm not in the chat, so if you guys are saying anything, I can't see you. But I am going to come back and drop the link. These are all the different materials that you can cut or engrave, and it tells you like what you could do. So if you're cutting with this particular with cherry plywood, you want to cut it. If you have the D1 5-watt laser, these are your settings. If you have the D1 10-watt laser, these are your settings. So be sure that if you use this, that you're looking at the laser, okay? Because you don't want to have the 10-watt and then you stop here at the cherry plywood and you're putting it in, putting in the settings for the 5-watt. All right. So that's it. But these are all of the different, I guess these are the different woods. But let's see if the silicone is under. It's not. Where is the silicone, y'all? Am I going to have to make something up? Paper. I may have to make something up. Metal. These are all metal. It's not under metal. But I still have those dog tags that I need to do. I'm going to have to make this leather. So this is your list for everything that you could possibly want to do. So right here, the 5-watt laser. So here's the ceramic mugs. The 10-watt laser can engrave on it. But the 5-watt laser, it says fail. So they're still testing a lot of their materials. So they don't have, all of the answers just yet. But for this, like they'll tell you if something failed or not. But I don't see any. Hold on, let me get the link. I think I already did it, but I don't remember. Copy. Let me go back here. Stop screen sharing. Alright, here is this. Y'all, don't be scared of the xTool. It's not scary at all. Alright, let me see. Silicone. Oh, y'all. It should be inside of the little thing that they sent me. So I'm looking for this, right? But xTool did send me, it's not on there, but they did send me let me see if I have it. I should, but I probably threw it out. No need. I didn't think that I was going to need it. Is this it? Nope. Nope. Yep. And I'm pretty sure I probably threw it out. Pretty sure. Oh, maybe it's over here. Nope. I'm gonna add some stickers, but alright, so that you guys know, xTool actually, in the box that they sent me that those silicone rings were in, they actually just sent me the settings for it. But I'm pretty sure that I didn't feel as if I needed it, and I probably threw it out. So pretty sure of it. But they did send it to me. How could you do that? Alright, let's see. Oh no. I'm gonna go on xTool now and see if I can find it. How could you do that? But I don't think it's gonna be too much materials. Let's see the rubber. What do they suggest? Hold on a minute. Oh, hold on. I'm glad I came back. Hey, Blaine. The power 100 and speed 1. I threw the book away because clearly I didn't need it. I didn't think I would need it. Thank you so much, Blaine. All right, so Blaine put in the chat the settings for the xTool. Not for the rubber, for the silicone. Because, of course, I don't know where it's at. All right, let me switch back over. Let me do 100 and 100. And hopefully, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing over here. Like, did you tell me that I need to do the, what you call it? I'm going to leave it like this for now. 100 and 100. Alright, so I'm just over here doing the same thing, y'all. We're just going to test this out. Alright. Alright, now I'm just checking. Alright. Yeah. Here, it's me with the turning of the thing. Every time I turn this, y'all, I turn it the wrong way. Every single time. Why do I turn it the wrong way? Oh, like, girl, put your life together. Yeah, it's the same situation. I gotta do some food. I just can't. All right. Let's see if I got it together now. Y'all, it's really me. If you've been here for a while, y'all probably could tell I'm having a night. So, it's me. It's not the machine, trust me. Alright. I don't know why it's not working. Unless I need to lift it up. I think I need to lift it up now. Now this is too low. Now I'm just elevating it up a little bit. I think it needs to be a little bit higher. It shouldn't be. It should have already like stuck or locked at least, but it won't. It wouldn't lock. So I think it's just too low. All right. Now let's see. Yep. So it's too low. So anytime you get it to where your aperture, and I said it before, but anytime you get it where your aperture does not set, it's either too low or too high. So you want to check that out. Alright, so we're going to use the cylinder, frame it. So let me put it here. We'll see how that's going to go. Alright. So it's a little bit too high. So hopefully this is going to look good. Because I got to keep making it smaller. So I hope it's going to look good. Alright. And you make it and frame it. And then we're going to be framing. Let's see. frame it again, and then hopefully that's gonna look fine. All right. So I'm probably like, girl, you don't hurry up. All right, so we're gonna click start. Let me put on my shades. I almost hit start without the shades on. Good night, Cheryl. Thanks, Josie Boo. All right, let me click start. Let's see. Let's see how this is gonna come out. We finally got it started, y'all. So we're almost done. Almost. Whew. I gotta get some food. Blaine, yes, you have been super, super helpful. Thank you so much. Because I don't even know where I put that book. And it's probably in the garbage. Alright. I don't even know if I have the ring set up properly onto the little metal prongs. Hopefully I do. Here. Hopefully I do. Y'all. It's been a long week. But I have a lot of stuff planned for this weekend. I don't think I'm going to that wet and shower tomorrow, y'all. I'm not in the mood. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be possible. And I'm regretting that I agreed to summer school. I'm really regretting, but regretting. I'm just not one of those students. I can't believe her. She didn't even know that I know that she was at the beach yesterday. So she didn't come and take any of her tests, and she needed to take those tests. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just putting everything back where it came from. Wrong place. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that right there. And so these are the two pieces. This is the support module and the tail module. We didn't use this tonight, but I'm gonna try to use it in the video that I'm gonna put out. Remember, y'all, xTool is gonna be doing this giveaway. If you buy it, I'll have a link below. I have you get 5% off of whatever you purchase from their entire website. Before it was just 5% off of the 10 watt D1 laser, but now it's going to be 5% off of everything that you get. It's real nothing. We're about to wrap up, honey. We are not doing anything. I am tired. And this was the stuff that we used, the Surmark. And then we also used this water slide. Well, it's not water slide, but it's like color paper. I keep calling it water slide because it's the application is just like water slide. So that's it. And let me see, we're all done. Now it didn't. Y'all know what? I made it too small. That's the I made it too small. Yeah. Yeah, no. It didn't. I gotta do it over. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta do it over. So I made it way too small because I was worried. It's kind of hard to really tell. Hold on. It's kind of hard to really know like how you're placing this. And so look, y'all, I made it too small. Y'all can't see it. I made it super, super small. And that doesn't, you can't tell what it says. Hold on, let me take this off. Yeah, you can't tell. I could see it here, but I don't have to do it over. Does the XO tell you how long the item will take? Yeah, it does. It tells you. So this took like 2 minutes to do it like this. But I gotta do, I'm gonna try to do it over. If it don't work out this time, y'all, I'll catch y'all once I figure it out. But it's really, really small. I was worried. Alright, let me see. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. And see how this goes. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try this way. And I think it's probably me, y'all, that did it wrong. You probably don't have to. Like, I think I probably stretched it out too much. So let's see how this goes now. At least the laser is where it should be. And I'm going to do let's see. Because it should be able to go longer, even if. So the rotary, what I keep forgetting is that it will go all around. And so I'm looking at just that first part, like the top part, but with the rotary attachment, your design can go all the way around. And I wasn't like really thinking about that. So let's not do it like that. Let's try to make it go around more. That would have been the smart thing to think of, but I didn't. And I can't even tell. Let me see. Alright. Oh, see, I got it too far. It's gonna hit the top of the. Alright, let's see. Alright, y'all. Let me do the screen one more time. Why? Looks like the. Alright, so right now it's telling me like 3 minutes, but I still need to kind of make it just a little bit wider. I think it can benefit from being a little wider. If I could get the right thing. Alright, y'all. Let's see. Let's see if this is it. It don't look like it. It looks like I didn't do right. Framing. Almost, y'all. Almost. Almost. I don't know if I'm gonna like how it looks, but we're gonna see if this works any. Cylinder. It's still like it's alright. We're going with it. Start. So it's supposed to take about 4 minutes. So let's see if this works. Are you guys still here? Hey y'all. Thank you for sticking around. Thanks, Josie Boo. Blame. I did not. I did not trade anything, Blame. Nothing. Hey, Mary Warzak. Miss Ruth, where you going? You got time with family? You spending some time with family? Enjoy. Got family over? No, so the submark. So this is a tumbler. This is actually a coated stainless steel tumbler, and I didn't use anything on it, and it engraves beautifully. I've also used a regular stainless steel tumbler, and you don't need to use Surmark on it. The Surmark is really just for the glass because the diode lasers aren't as powerful as other lasers, and so this really helps it. And I like the color because sometimes I don't know if you guys have engraved like glass before, like it can sometimes you gotta like really look at it hard to see it. You don't really see it that well all the time. But for the tumblers, no, the tumblers you can definitely engrave directly onto them without any of the Surmark or that water slide color paper. Hey James, welcome. So you have I have a window like right here. That's it's best you need to have like you need to be in some ventilation. And they also have an enclosure that's coming out. So look for that if you guys are interested in that. If not, if you have a garage, if you want to take this outside and do it, you can. Make sure you have a mask too. Um, yeah, that's it. Also has a neck cutting. Yeah, the M1. The M1 actually looks cool. Actually looks pretty cool. You changed the front. Nope, I didn't. No, I'm trying to see if I missed anything. I'm sorry. If we did, which one do you prefer? The blue one? The kitty. I actually prefer. If I had to choose, if I had to choose, I'm gonna go with. Uh, so with the Glowforge, like all the extra stuff that you need, you don't really have to get with the. You need to purchase separately with xTool, and you have to worry about a lot of other factors. So for that, the Glowforge is would be preferred, but for what we're doing tonight as far as the rotary attachment and engraving on tumblers, you cannot do this with the Glowforge. You can do some things like some small round cylindrical objects. You can, depending on the circumference, but honestly, like stuff like this, you can't really put this your into the Glowforge. So for that, I love this rotary attachment. I love the rotary attachment. And honestly, this is more budget friendly. And you can actually do something with it that you can't do with the Glowforge. So, and the Glowforge does not have any special attachments or anything like that. And if you don't have access to Wi-Fi, um, you don't need Wi-Fi to use the xTool. Yeah. So the cup, um, oh, it's on the machine. So there is a. I'll bring the actual rotary over so that you guys can see it before we get off. But there is a jaw that holds it. But then there's also like these bars, these rollers that tumblers can sit in the middle of, and it rolls it around. Like it'll roll it. So roll the tumbler at least. So it kind of goes like this. That's close. So it kind of sits in them like that, and then it rolls. Yeah, you can't with the CRICUT. You can't. You're not gonna be able to cut any thick wood. We got one more minute. You're not gonna be able to cut any thick wood. I think it's like the 1/16 wood that you can cut. If I remember, I don't remember much. No problem, Tammy. No problem. So if you are interested in this machine, I hope this was helpful. Whether it's the xTool or the new rotary attachment, I hope it was helpful to you guys tonight. Because I know I haven't talked about it much. And I actually had planned to do this on Tuesday night, but y'all know I canceled Crafty Talk on Tuesday. So I was like, why not just do it tonight? Thank you, Tammy. That makes me happy because I feel I should have probably taken today off too, but I miss y'all. Y'all know I ain't got no life. Y'all know I'm a boring person. So I look forward to these nights. So let's see how this turned out. Let's see. Because it's done. If it didn't turn out well, y'all know I'm going to have to play around with it. I have a whole bunch more that they sent me to play around with. So that's going to be my plan. Test it out. Oh, okay. So let me see if I gotta clean this off, y'all. Hold on a second. All right, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on. Let me turn this off because I'm not gonna do another tumbler, y'all. Another one. Not tonight, but tomorrow. I'm hopeful that I want to do more. All right, so y'all can't see it good because I just wet it, but let's see if you guys could see it. No. So on here, it is engraved on there. Miss Craft, you guys cannot see it good. Trying to see if you guys could see it here. Nope, y'all can't see it. Hold on. I wet it so that I could take off some of the rubber dust. But it's not really a deep engrave, but it is engraved. And I think that I could have went a little bit bigger, but I was worried that it was gonna go off of the cutting area. Move this one. All right, so now I want to fill it in with some color. Hey, Latricia. No, I know. Can you guys hear me now? I knew you guys couldn't hear me. I was just trying to put this over y'all. Y'all know I'm a hot mess today. Let me see if this will work. I'm going to try to see if putting some paint on here, if that will help, because you can't really see it good. Thank you. Thanks, Josie Blue. Let me see. Because you couldn't see it. But I do think that I could make it a little bit bigger. I'm being very, very scary. Ugh. Yeah, I pulled this paint from the closet. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see if this is going to help it out any. Let's see. Okay, so what I can say about the silicone, like these little silicone, like don't stretch it at all. Like I think I stretched it and that kind of really hurt it. All right, let me see if this is going to help it. No. Y'all can't really see that. I can see it, but y'all not going to be able to see it. No. Y'all can't see it. Never mind. We're all done. Oh. Taryn, look at you, Taryn. Taryn's like, we saw a girl, bye. That's how I feel, Taryn. So, let's see. I mean, it's not clear. Like, you guys can't see it clearly, but I don't know. I don't know what. We're going to have to kind of master this. I think the way that I had it stretched out, it was not good. Oh, turn off the light. Let's see if that's going to be better. Yeah, I just put some paint in it, but oh, I can't hear me now. Can you guys hear me? Latricia, I put some paint in it, but y'all can't see that. But it's not enough. Unless that engrave wasn't, maybe I could have engraved it a little bit more. I don't know. Y'all can't see that junk. And then my camera's not focusing. Now, it's not focusing. It's focusing on my nails, but that's about it. I don't know. Y'all, it's a hot mess. I'm all good. I'm all good. Okay, perfect. Y'all, it's all done. I'm just over it. Maybe I should have got a darker paint, but it's all good. So let's see what we did today, because I need to give me some food. I'm an hour behind time. Hold on. On the bottom. Oh, on this one. Let's see. Let's see if you guys can see it now. And then we're gonna look at what we did. We only did. It seems like we did a lot, but we didn't do much. See, it just looks like a lot of blue right there. Did you guys see that better? Maybe I need more paint. No, you guys can't see it good. Okay, so y'all see a little bit. Oh, y'all see just a little, just a tad. Okay, y'all saw something. All right, so we made this glass. We engraved this with the new Rotary. And we used the Sir Mark for this. And, oh, was that all we did? We did the glass. Oh, yes, Patricia, it says Miss Craftable. Thanks, y'all. I should have did white. And then we engraved this ceramic mug. Everything says Miss Craftable tonight, y'all, because Miss Craftable is a Miss Craft a mess. So everything just says Miss Craftable because I had nothing to design. I had nothing left in me today to design or anything. I didn't even want to look at Creative Fabrica. That was overwhelming me today. But this came out good. I really like this one. The Sir Mark does wash off around. So if you saw earlier, we put the Sir Mark on it. We then washed it off. It doesn't wash off of the engraved areas. It only washes off around the engraved areas. Fabulous is good. I'm hungry. But look, this came out good. I actually like this is my favorite this is my favorite of the night. This mug. I could have some tea in here and yeah. So I like this. This came out good. And then we did this, which was, we did our best. And sometimes your best is just your best. And it's gonna be good enough. And then I did this before. I did this like 2 days ago. This is actually a sublimation tumbler, and we engraved on top of the sublimation tumbler because I kind of use this as just like a test. And then I also engraved onto this glass, and this is with the Sir Mark spray, but this doesn't come off. This is on there. Like this isn't gonna come off. The stuff around it, like that washed off, but the areas like this part that's engraved, that doesn't come off. And so that engraved beautifully. And then here I used the water. Well, it's not water slide, so I hate to keep saying water slide. It's the color paper, but you apply it like you apply water slide. In the water, you let it slide off, you put it on top, and then you engrave on top of it, and then that washes off. And so that's what we had. They have it in different colors. So this is the blue. It came out pretty good. And yeah. So it's been fun, y'all. It's been fun. And yeah, the glass works pretty good. Hold on, let me switch over because I'm about to get off of this thing. Because y'all, Josie's about to go live. Josie, are you going live? I might actually do tomorrow. I might, depend on if I go to the wedding shower or not. I may come on here with y'all if I feel a little more energized. I still got some crafting in me. Y'all know I don't like having nights like this. Hey, Tracy. All right, let me exit out of here. But that's it, y'all. Expect the video. Josie's like, now, hey, Lizzie. Thanks, Bobby. Thanks, Nikitty. Thank you. Girl, I'm always hard on myself. But today I'm hungry. Fabulosus, you are so right. So, I love y'all. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I hope this was helpful. At least a little bit. I hope it inspired you guys, if you have this machine, to actually open it and take it out of the box. It can seem a lot intimidating putting it together. And the one thing about this particular tool or the rotary attachment, like you have to keep taking things off and putting things on. So if you have the original Blaine, does exactly what I was thinking that I want to do. Is Blaine does not use he Blaine keeps the rollers on the original one, and he uses that original. Blaine, are you a girl or a boy? I'm just calling he. Sorry. But Blaine uses the original rotary attachment, and then for the new rotary attachment, he or she keeps this on. So, and this you can change, like these came off. If you look back, if you rewind, I'm going to do another video that's a lot shorter than this one, just to show like the different attachments. But these come off, and then this is what holds the item. So for those of you who didn't see that part, this is where the silicone ring goes around right here. And so you just have to line up the laser beam so that it kind of engraves the area that you want it to engrave. And so that's how that goes. And there's other parts to it, but it is a lot of taking apart, putting back. And so I don't necessarily care for that part. Hey, Elena. Thank you. Thank you, Belena. I didn't want to assume. We have a blaze. We have a blaze, but she's a girl. I didn't want to assume. So thank you. And I appreciate all of your help tonight, because it was a hot mess. So thank you. Does Blaine you have a channel? If Blaine has a channel, please let us know. Thanks, the Unleashed Crafter. It really is a very, very good machine. I love it. There isn't it's less space than Bell. And you can like pack it away nice and easy. So there's quite a few pros for it. So yeah. Quite a few pros with it. Oh, thanks, y'all. Thanks, Milagros. Milagros, people call you Millie. I had a friend, Milagros, in elementary, but we call her Millie. Millie. Oh, date night was fun. Y'all know this. You guys are my stress reliever. And this week, I don't know, I just had a lot of stuff going on. Just a lot. And I don't think I took my vitamins this morning. I think that's another reason I'm kind of like super sluggish. Thanks, Rosalind. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Yep, it's Millie. All right, girl, that's your name from now on, Millie. Millie. So yeah, thanks, Lena. All right, y'all. It's been fun. I love y'all so much. I'm super grateful that you all spent some time with me. We are going to be turning it up this summer. Y'all are going to be so sick and tired of me. I got a lot of stuff planned. And yeah, that's it for today, y'all. Girl, I don't even think I'm going to eat anything. I just think I'm just tired at this point. You ever been hungry and then like you just tired of not eating, and then you just, yeah, I think I'm about to go and go to bed. Thanks, Millie. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Casey. Thank you. I love y'all, and have an amazing weekend, y'all. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, until next time.